When I look at my life, I have to look at both sides of my life. That which is similar to a coin, there's two sides. You can look at the life of Anthony Muñoz and look at him being a first-round pick of the Cincinnati Bengals in 1980. You can look at the 11 consecutive Pro Bowls. You can look at the member as a member of the 75th anniversary All-NFL team, or even a member of the All-Millennium team. But then you can look at his college career at the University of Southern California and the 3 knee operations I went through my freshman, junior, and senior years that were totally wiped out because of injury. You would think that that would be a risk for an NFL team to take. Surprisingly enough, my sophomore year at USC was the only year that I played healthy, and also played on the national championship baseball team. And that was the year I gave my life to Jesus Christ. The same Jesus Christ that Reverend Billy Graham will talk about later, and the same Jesus you can know in a personal way. You see, a lot of people would have doubted that I could have made it to college considering my background growing up as a kid. Growing up with a single parent, a mom that raised 5 kids, a lot of times working 2 jobs. I didn't know my father, but I knew he was in and out of prison because he was a heroin addict. There was violence, there was drug addiction, alcoholism around where I grew up. But the great thing is that I had a lot of encouragement and support, not only athletically, but academically. You see, I had been on that journey with Jesus for about 3.5 years when I began to understand I needed him, not because of my struggles, not because of my successes, but because of the emptiness in my heart that only he could fill. It took only 1 season in the NFL before I realized it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the notoriety. That would not fulfill my life. It was the need for Jesus to be Lord and Savior at the center of everything I do. That is what God revealed to me. In my professional life, as a professional football player, Jesus was in the center. I believe he made me a much better football player. In my personal life, as a husband, as a father, he continues to teach me things in both areas, and I'm thankful for that. As God was guiding me, I was learning he wanted to empower my life. He wanted me to follow him to gain insight on how to have an abundant life. My desire is to leave a godly legacy, not to be known only for my accomplishments. As a father of 2, I want my children to walk with Jesus. Then I will know they can face anything. I want to demonstrate to people as best as I can the love and mercy God has shown me. No matter what my circumstances are, I will never give up. I have learned what the world says and what God says are 2 different things. The world says you're successful if you're good looking, if you have a lot of money, if you're well educated, if you have a position of power. But God has taught me, Anthony, it doesn't matter what you look like. He wants to know how my heart is. Have I shown kindness to people? My hope and prayer is for those that have heard me tonight, that have heard my voice, that you would look into getting to know the same Jesus that has changed my life, and that same Jesus that you can find hope, peace, and love. Thank you very much, and God bless you.